listen, personally, I do my part. You know, I quit the plastics, well, the bags. The fines were too high. Because you know the kind of green we really care about. I share the hashtags though. That's something, you know, for the rhinos, the elephants, the polar bears, those other bears, all the bears. They all get hashtags. You see, I understand the narrative. I am building awareness. I am pushing the movement. Oh, and my last post was of an acacia tree. I talked about how rooted it made me feel. You know, sometimes when the sun's too bright, we find solace in forgotten things. This thing I took for granted turned into a haven. You know how the rings around a tree are a literal map of history? You know how it's hidden until you dig into it? A lifespan of survival, of seasons, of trials, spread throughout the earth, searching for deeper meaning and healing, only to be torn apart so I could draw the same thing on paper. The irony is not lost on me. You know how in their attempt to eat and live, they help us breathe? That's literally how photosynthesis works, isn't it? And then we turn around and claim supremacy, inhale the gift of life, exhale a narrative about how we're the epitome of evolution and sit at the apex of all living things. It's a little embarrassing. I wonder why we refer to earth, nature, and trees as female. Maybe because it's familiar and makes it easier to use her. I guess it's fitting because hell had no fury like a woman scorned. I mean, between the toxic emissions, the erosion into the core of the earth, deforestation, the annihilation of different species, the complete lack of commitment to making it better and making it work, empty promises of changing together, while the ocean was on fire and most of us found out through memes, I mean, it's sort of like a relationship that's run its course, except Earth didn't listen when Venus and Mars said it wouldn't work. She swiped right on Tinder accidentally and got a match, had no plans for the weekend. Now eons later, you're stuck with someone that's suffocating you with no recollection of how drunk you were when you said I do. I am so sorry, Earth. I care about you. I really do. I mean, maybe we should try therapy. We'll talk about how we never meant to hurt her, blame our ancestors and generational trauma, deflect responsibility over the fact that regardless, we still hurt her. We'd be like, honey, it's not you, it's me. She'd say, damn right it is. I gave you sunshine and roses, you brought me black mist and only saw thorns. I gave you diversity and resources, you broke me and asked for more. You poisoned my souls while I gave you the air you breathe, the water you drink, the food you eat, the medicine you sell, the materials to build the house you live in. I gave you everything. The reality is, the earth is not dying, we are killing it.
Thank you so much for taking time to be with us today. Wanja, I think there are people here from Nigeria, from Burundi, from Uganda, from Ghana, lots of Kenyans in the house. We're grateful. My name is Judy from Docubox.
And my name is Emily Wanja from Docubox too.
So from Docubox and our partners, the Climate Justice Resilience Fund, the Doc Society, Christian Aid, welcome to the very first Climate Story Lab Africa. In the past 1 year, and with every passing minute, we are being reminded that the only constant thing is change. And guess what? So is climate change, but we're going to stop that being so constant, right?
Yes.
In the next 2 days, we are going to interrogate, discuss, and share ideas on what the climate justice narrative in Africa is, and what climate change is to us. What does green energy mean to us? Where's the climate money? How can we access it? And most importantly, because this is a story lab, like what's the role of story in all of this?
So we invite you to reimagine with us what change could look like when we work together for common purpose. For the storytellers and communicators, we invite you to imagine different partnerships outside our normal circles. And for the climate stakeholders, we invite you into a world full of powerful collaborations with storytellers, with journalists, with creatives that will accelerate the impact of your work into possibilities that you probably haven't imagined before. And for the community, organizers and members of the public, this event is for you. Please know that here you can speak freely. Here you have agency, and that your voice is needed.
So here's the plan. We're going to keep it easy. Not going to be complicated here, are we? Right? We can speak on chat. You know, you can join us on Zoom, and you have already. On YouTube as well, on Twitter, you know, keep tweeting. Yeah, let's keep trending. We've been trending for a while already in the last few days. You can follow us on Facebook.
Oh yes, and all the hashtags, I'm sure you can see them on your chats right now. And on that note, I will go to Zoom, and I'll see you on the other side.